TNSF announces retirement of longtime leader Nicky Hoffman. The Naturist Society Foundation prepares for editorial changes as longtime leaders retire. By Evan Nix. After nearly 40 years of leadership at the helm of the Naturist Society Foundation, TNSF, Nicky Hoffman, publisher and managing editor of N Magazine, has announced her retirement at the end of 2024. The organization's graphic designer, Grable, retired earlier on September 30th, 2024, though she will return as needed for training. The news, first shared by TNSF President Cynthia Holbach in the Southern California Naturist Association (SCNA) newsletter, was subsequently confirmed in an official letter to TNSF members. Hoffman's retirement marks the end of an era for TNSF, one of the most influential organizations in the American naturist movement, as it prepares for a new chapter under the direction of the board and newly appointed magazine editor Colleen Leary. A new era. Stepping into the roles previously held by Nicky Hoffman and graphic designer Grable will be Colleen Leary, a seasoned editor and graphic designer with a strong background in newspaper and magazine publishing. Originally from Wisconsin, Leary worked in Oregon before returning home, where she connected with TNSF through Hoffman. Though not a naturist herself, Leary is committed to promoting the core naturist values of body acceptance, mental health, and inclusion. Leary's arrival comes at a critical time of transition for TNSF. Rising production costs and shifts in media consumption have led the organization to explore offering nude and natural magazine in both print and digital formats. According to TNSF board member James Nunn, the board unanimously decided to postpone the final 2024 issue to ensure a smooth transition while maintaining the publication's high standards. Since transitioning to a 501(c)(3) nonprofit in 2017, TNSF has been led by its board of directors, which now guides the foundation's strategic direction and leadership. As part of this transition, the board decided not to renew Hoffman's contract, even though she had reportedly planned to retire for some time. Leary's role will be carried out under the board's supervision as they continue to shape the foundation's editorial direction and mission. In addition to Leary, key staff members such as Carmen Ham, who manages social media and final draft editing, and Mark Story, the contributing editor who leads an online class on naturist history and literature, will continue to play vital roles. Leary's initial focus will be on making recommendations for 2025, with an emphasis on expanding digital platforms and improving communication strategies. As TNSF navigates this transition, the board remains committed to maintaining the magazine's integrity while positioning the foundation for future growth. Honoring Nicky Hoffman's legacy. For decades, Nicky Hoffman has been the driving force behind TNSF, an organization that was originally founded by Lee Baxendahl in 1980. TNSF played a central role in naturist advocacy, particularly in the Free Beach movement, which sought to protect the rights of naturists to enjoy public beaches in the nude. The organization's publication, N Magazine, formerly Nude and Natural, previously called Clothed with the Sun, has been at the heart of the naturist community since 1981. Hoffman, who began working with TNS in 1985, eventually took over the reins following Baxendahl's passing in 2001, becoming a key figure in the continuation of his vision. Hoffman's journey with TNSF began humbly, working in the mailroom. Over time, she became integral to the organization's day-to-day operations, eventually leading the effort to keep TNS alive after Baxendahl's death. Along with Margaret Thornton and Judy Ditzler, Hoffman purchased the organization in 2001, with Hoffman and Thornton later buying out Ditzler's share in 2005. As TNSF's leader, Hoffman has guided the organization through numerous challenges, including shifts in the media landscape and changes in cultural attitudes toward naturism. Under her leadership, N Magazine has remained a vital publication in the naturist world, continuing to publish thoughtful content about body acceptance, environmental responsibility, and the rights of naturists. Hoffman's commitment to naturism and the TNSF community has been unwavering, and her influence in keeping the Foundation's mission alive has cemented her as a central figure in the modern naturist movement. While Nicky Hoffman has been the public face of TNSF, Jan Grable has played a crucial, though quieter, role in shaping the organization's visual identity. Grable, who joined TNSF in 2014 as a graphic designer, brought with her decades of experience in newspaper layout and quickly became an indispensable part of the team. Her work on N Magazine's layout, as well as her design contributions to brochures, posters, and other materials, helped ensure that TNSF's visual communication remained fresh and engaging. Grable's retirement, while significant, reflects her specific contributions to the magazine's design and the creative look of TNSF's publications. Her departure, alongside Hoffman's, signals a complete editorial and design turnover for the Foundation's publishing wing, making Leary's role all the more pivotal as she takes on the responsibilities of both retiring figures. Looking ahead, the departure of Nicky Hoffman and Jan Grable is undoubtedly a turning point for TNSF, but the organization is poised to continue its mission under new editorial leadership. Key staff members, including Helm and Story, will remain actively involved in supporting the magazine and TNSF's broader operations. Under the guidance of the board, Leary will face the task of maintaining the legacy built by Hoffman and Baxendale while adapting to the challenges of a modern media landscape. As TNSF moves forward, the values that have guided it for over 4 decades, body freedom, acceptance, and environmental advocacy, will remain at its core. Hoffman's contributions to TNSF and to naturism as a whole have left an indelible mark. As she prepares to step down, the naturist community will undoubtedly reflect on the profound impact she has had on the movement. TNSF may be entering a new era, but Nicky Hoffman's legacy will continue to influence the direction of naturism in the U.S. for years to come.
We hope you're enjoying Planet Nude. If so, please consider a paid subscription. Your membership comes with exclusive content and supports our work. Subscribe at www.planetnude.co. This episode of Planet Nude podcast is sponsored by the Naturist Action Committee, dedicated to making naturism an accepted part of society. Learn more at www.naturistaction.org.